probably about 9 years ago when I went to a Bay Revival service with Nathan Morris. All of a sudden at that service, something happened and I was smelling the most incredible fragrance in the air. I figured it was a new cologne, a new men's cologne that people were wearing and that people in the audience had it on or somebody near me. But when I went home, I was smelling it even more. And every time I prayed, I could smell this fragrance. Well, then later on, I began noticing that whenever I'd pray, I'd smell all kinds of fragrances, flowers, soaps, cinnamon, something I named the spice cologne that was an incredible men's cologne, different aftershaves. I was smelling these fragrances all the time, and this went on for years and years. And one day I was called out by a prophet in a service, and he told me, "You have a gift of being able to smell the Holy Spirit." And over time, and I would smell it on people. I would go in an aisle at Walmart and I'd be like picking out toilet paper and paper towels. And as people would walk by, I would smell different fragrances. And I watched a video once from Neville Johnson, and he was talking about how there are different spiritual smells. There definitely are different spiritual smells. And I think God was giving me a revelation, and that lasted for years. Now, I still smell the Holy Spirit. The other smells are more revelatory, and I only get those fragrances from time to time now and on a lighter level. And they are so real that sometimes I ask people, are you wearing a cologne? Or because I can't always discern if it's a spiritual fragrance or if it's a natural fragrance. But like if I'm outside on a winter day, walking through a parking lot, I might get whiffs of these smells. Or walking by, I don't know, just walking by unsuspecting places where you wouldn't think that there would be a smell. Or it can even happen in my own home. And I know the smells in my home, and I can be sitting there and I can pray something, or I can think something, or I can, meditate on something in God, and a fragrance will come. Or if I begin praying, sometimes I start to smell these smells. So it's become clear to me because I test things, I question things, I pray about things. And it's become clear to me that there are very real spiritual smells. And I would also challenge you to pray and ask God to reveal to you a gift of smelling in the Spirit. It's fascinating and it's very real. And I'm a wilderness dweller, and that's where I came up with the name Spiritual Cave Dweller, because I pretty much live alone in my home with my dogs. And I have no desire to really go out and do anything yet because God hasn't led me out there or showed me what my calling is yet. But he has definitely given me a spiritual sense of smell that I believe he's going to revitalize when a big move of God comes. So ask about the spiritual sense of smell.